Welcome to the Monday evening masterclass. We're going to do a talk tonight on rejuvenation in Ayurveda. So we have just spent the last few weeks talking about the Ayurvedic fall cleanse. I did talk about the cleanse in general because we do a cleanse in the spring and the fall. Fall's got a different purpose. The whole purpose of the fall cleanse is to remove toxins and help that body become more efficient and boost the immune system. One of the ways that we boost the immune system is through rejuvenation therapies. The rejuvenation therapies are really important because if you're dealing with any depletion at all, if you've been sick or you are sick or those kinds of things, it's one of the things that you can do that is what we call a quick way of helping the body restore. So you always can use the diet, and you can always use herbs. And there's all those types of other approaches, but sometimes they take a little bit longer, but treatments usually are pretty quick with results. So the treatments, rejuvenation is important because at the end of any cleanse, and I've had people do cleanses, they complete it, and then they don't do the rejuvenation part. But that part's really important because that's what helps build the immune system back up. You reset that digestion and build that immune system back up. So we don't just purify the body and strengthen it. We help boost as well, boost that immune system so that we have a nice, long, healthy life. And just like last week, we talked about the fact that once you do a cleanse, you want to maintain those healthy habits. A lot of people will do a cleanse and then go right back into their bad habits. And that's not the purpose of the cleanse. The purpose of the cleanse is to really help remove those toxins, not to bring them back in and have them redistribute throughout our tissues. Okay, so, and detoxification, by the way, is not always that fun. So it's easier to keep that body healthier by maintaining that diet and the lifestyle that supports the body and the immune system. So one of the things that the rejuvenation therapies do is they bring in renewal, they bring in longevity to the cells, and then the cells live longer, and then the person lives longer. We use what's called rasanas. Rasanas are herbs that support and rejuvenate. And they are always going to be nourishing. There's a jam that is quite popular in Ayurveda. It's called Chyavanprash, and you can get it at any Indian store. And it's just this combination of fruits and herbs that boost the immune system. And you take a scoop of it and you add it to, sometimes people add it to milk, but you add it to like warm milk or warm milk substitute or even water, and then you drink it. It is absolutely delicious. It's like drinking a chai, but it's not. It's a jam. It's a ojas. Remember, ojas means your vital reserves. It's an ojas building jam, and you can get it at any Indian store. Of course, I want to recommend that you get organic, because if you're just getting a generic brand, we don't really know what's in it, and you want to be organic. So what those rasanas do is they give strength, vitality, longevity. They also strengthen tone. That's the muscles as well, the smooth muscles as well as your regular muscles that we use and contract, right? Smooth muscles are your organs. They increase energy and build immunity. The body, it also helps with the agnis. It helps the agnis, that's our digestive fire, our metabolism, our synapses, and it keeps them robust and healthy. So you have to have enough fuel in the body to keep your fires burning, right? So a lot of times people will stunt their metabolism because they stop eating, or they start having a digestive imbalance, and then it really affects the metabolism and slows the metabolism down. So it keeps the metabolism robust, and as well as the digestive fire. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a therapy that I do with people, and we've talked a little bit about it. It's called Shirodhara. It is one of the most incredible therapies that you could ever have done. And I'm going to tell you a few things about it. First, I do have a few notes, but it's a very unique therapy. It's medicated, warm, hot oil that goes on the forehead, and it gets poured over the whole head. And what it does is it clears the skin. It helps the eyes. It helps it helps people to feel a sense of peace and serenity. It is very good for diseases with the head, the neck, eyes, ears, nose, throat, and nervous system in general. It also relieves insomnia, asthma, cholesterol issues, enlarged prostate, ulcers, rheumatism. It's also used to heal difficult diseases like diabetes, schizophrenia, and epilepsy. Anything that's depleting, it will help with depletion. It also helps with, let me just read this really quick. I want to just make sure. It also helps keep people nice and calm and grounded. So it's great for all of my clients who have a lot of anxiety and anxiousness. Okay, so one of the things that I want to tell you that happens, because I do this therapy a lot, sometimes if your nervous system has been out of balance and in fight flight for a very long time, and people don't realize it, they get used to running around day after day after day, highly stressed, so stressed, like chronically stressed. And then all of a sudden, when you do a relaxing rejuvenation therapy on them, the body reacts. The nervous system is not used to being that calm. And so I have had situations where I had a gal one time who, like, she got so relaxed, she started falling asleep, and then her body started having a panic attack. But she worked through it. We got through it. And then I've had people that they get irritated. And here's what I try to tell everybody. Whatever you walk around with and you hold in your body day after day, if you walk around frustrated every day, pissed off every day, anxious every day, that's being held in the body. It's disturbing the nervous system. When you get a therapy that calms the body down, those emotions have to get removed out. So sometimes they will come to the surface, and you have to let them pass, and they will. So I do sometimes have people that irritation comes to the surface and impatience comes to the surface, and you just, again, allow that to pass. When that's happening, I usually shorten the treatment. I won't do it as long, but I recommend that they come in again and get a couple more of those treatments. And what happens is then as soon as that is released out of the body, they deeply relax and fall asleep, typically. So if you haven't had it done, I would highly recommend that you come in and get it done. It's fantastic. It's the most incredible therapy, and it's not like anything that I could explain. And people get it done and they go, wow, I don't even think I can explain that. You cannot explain it at all. It's warm oil on the forehead that pours over the head. And so it's pretty hard to explain the sensation of it. It's great. Cheryl, you have to come and try it sometime when you come to Reno. All right, Patty's here, so she could do it whenever. Okay, so let's get started with our practice. That was our talk for tonight. If you're interested in learning more about rejuvenation therapies, we have a whole bunch of other ones too, but those are the main ones that I wanted to talk about, the Shirodhara tonight. Okay, and the Rasanas. All right,